Let's go, let's go, let's go. You're officially in the Michigan Man Cave. Welcome to the Man Cave, your place eating all things. You know it, Michigan football. And now, since it done started up, Michigan basketball. Let's go, boys. So, we ain't gonna jump straight into hoop. We got a lot to discuss as far as this football goes. And before we get into the game versus Penn State, I just want to ask y'all a real question. As hurtful as that loss was that we did take this year, starting this season, if we would have said, hey, we're in the position we're in right now, I think 1, 2, and 3 all would have accepted and took that.
Yeah.
Fair?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got to. Yeah, like you said, taking the sting out of that loss, you gotta accept it right now. 9-1 ain't a bad spot to be, and we control our destiny from here on out. So that's all you could ask for.
Well, technically not, but
we halfway control our destiny. We just gotta win.
I'll agree to that.
Well, no. State gotta lose.
Touche. But yeah, that's why I say half.
I think we're a better team than them, so I feel that's a foregone conclusion. But
so,
go ahead with your point.
The positive side of that. Okay, let me rephrase that. If I would say, hey, there's going to be 2 weeks left in the season. Michigan State is at Ohio State, and if they lose, all you got to do is beat Maryland, and then that last game of the year is for all the marbles. We all would have signed up for that.
Yeah, that's a good spot to be in.
I
love college football.
Those are two.
My heart just dropped just by you saying that just now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, anything can happen in sports. That's why we love watching. But, I mean, State should get trounced by Ohio State. That's a fact. And we should whoop Maryland's ass. That's a fact. Now, both going to happen, who knows? But in all actuality, that's very good likelihood that they both should happen, which will leave us to that last game of the year. But we'll start with Penn State. So, I'll be the first to say, well, first off, did I win again, King? Come on now, dog. I know we both had the same.
Yeah, man.
I think that, I mean, I pretty much
5-1.
I sealed it up. You scrubs can scrap it out for second.
Damn. for second place?
So it's 5. I got 5. King.
Yeah. It ain't enough left. Unless we go to the playoffs. So, even with that though, what do y'all got? Who got? One of y'all got 2?
King got 2. I got 1.
Me?
I'm bringing up the rear with 1.
Hey, King. King. How about this? Since B is at 1, you're at 2. As a measure of good faith to our podcast brother, the fact that Eric All
saved
the day.
The fact that Eric All made the play of his life after B was hyping him up all year. He finally came through and scored probably to this point our biggest touchdown of the season.
Saved the season.
In a couple of years, probably too. Damn near.
I'm willing to chalk up my victory to give him.
What is going on here? We got a Michigan Man Cave podcast first going on right here.
To give him a victory, which will make it 4-2-2. So now, 1. Keen has to be on board with this too, B. Well, you know what I'm saying? This is a community effort here.
Do I accept slot buckets? Do I accept?
Hey, man, I would take it, bro. That's a big bucket.
Only for the fans. Only for the fans.
I was gonna chalk it up to a moral victory, but I'll take that bucket. Hey, Eric, all saved the season, baby. I knew you had it in you, dog. I knew it.
So basically,
he showed some digs.
Y'all can catch me now. One of y'all can run off 2 straight and be 4-4, or y'all could just take each other out. You know, we'll see. But
all right,
I
like it. Make it competitive again. Now we working for something.
There we go.
I had to dangle that carrot out like Michigan. You know, we still got
Now I
chance.
really got to think about the score now.
So, anyways, back to Penn State. Obviously, Eric All had to play today. Wasn't even nothing crazy. It was just a little drag route. I don't know how they got crossed up, DBs and all
The defenders ran into each other.
Right.
It ain't my fault.
Before all that, I just want to say I'll be the first one to say that after Cade fumbled in crunch time, after it wasn't his fault, he got strip sacked, terrible blocking by the tackle, and they kicked the field goal, big stop by our defense. And I put a text in the group chat immediately that said I have zero confidence that we're about to go down and score right here. I'll be the first to say that, just because we've never done it. We don't do that.
Hey, I reciprocated your sentiment, my guy.
But we did, and I'm taking it 100%. So, B, in that moment, where was your head at, dog? We done tricked off the lead. We down 3, and we need, at minimum, a field goal on this drive. I mean, did you 100% chalk it up? Did you think, Cade, anybody, was there anything about that said we can do this?
You can see my facial expressions. We all knew we all thought the game was over and chalk. And to your point, or the fact of the matter is if we had to do a drive, I don't think it would have happened. Once again, we live off the big play. Earlier in the season, you know what I'm saying, we were surviving off 72-yard touchdowns, 80-yard touchdowns. We didn't have to drive the football. Taking nothing away from the boys, they got it done. But we don't have faith in the offense because they haven't given us a reason to have faith in it as far as driving the football downfield and coming up with points. Our red zone efficiency, they said it during the broadcast, is horrible. We mostly all the time. I mean, they said we have been down there like 52 times, but like something like a dumb amount, 24 or 25 of them have been field goals. You know what I'm saying? So
Field goals.
A vast majority of the times we get down there, we're settling for field goals. And Train, I don't want to mess up the quote, but give me the quote again. What you said about field goals?
Oh man,
Yeah.
field goals can't win you games, but they can win you a game.
Exactly. So, yeah, I was at 0%. I was behind y'all 100% on. Yeah, we got the ball back. Big stop by the D, but I don't got no faith in us going down the field and scoring no touchdowns. So, big up Eric Hall making a big play, saving the season. We needed it. My man.
Dean, I mean, I don't know if you want to add anything to that, King, but I think Bowie summed it up.
Yeah, he did.
Feel free.
Just real quick though, we didn't kick a field goal, and I predicted 3, B predicted 4, and Train predicted 2. So just going back on the stats, we didn't kick a field goal, so that's a good thing. But I'll just like I said, when you text, you didn't have confidence. I shared that same non-confident factor in myself. I mean, like Bowie said, if we didn't get that big play, I don't think we would. I don't believe in our driving skill. I don't believe in our offensive play calling. So I'm glad we got it. But hindsight is 2020. So I mean, our red zone offense isn't good. I wouldn't believe in the drive if we had to. So I'm gonna be real. Y'all can call it pessimistic or what. I don't care.
Yeah, I think
just ain't no proof. They ain't even pessimistic. There just ain't no proof of us driving football.
I think Bowie said it last week before the game. He was like, "Man, this game is gonna come down to our defense saving us," and it did, bro. After that turnover, they held strong right there. Late in the game, strip sack. They got all the momentum, and I don't think they got a first down right there. Three and not 3 and out, but 3 in the field goal. So go ahead, B.
I know we don't get into it a lot, but I want to keep harping this point. We have got to field the football on punts, dog. Like, for our viewers who have played football before, there's such a huge difference between fielding it at the 10 or letting it bounce and then we being on the half-yard line. Like, we put our defense in such a horrible situation late in the game, and it's just against good football teams, better football teams, pretty much against that team we about to end up playing against. And going forward, we're going to be playing nothing but good teams. If we win, I don't understand why it isn't dug into their heads. You got to field the ball, man. You can't let it bounce. And I've been saying it all year, man, and it almost bit us in the tail again.
Field position is crucial, especially since we don't drive like that. Like, why you? At least we could go 70 instead of 95. Like if you catch that punt, you know.
They pin us on the one. We want. This was in the third quarter, I believe. We run 3 get-her-dones, punt it, but we punt it to like the 40, 50. You know what I'm saying? Like they on the right side of the 50 driving in. Yeah. And then we stopped them. They got a field goal, but it's just like if they score right there, it's over.
Hey, play calling, man. And again, I think Keen, I think I mentioned to you during the game while we're winning, even before they even made a comeback. I said it again. Refusal to step on necks. Yep. Don't get it.
No neck stepping.
Put them away, dog. You got them on the ropes. It's like they sit there, you know, in what was that fight night, that boxing game used to play. You had to spy, you sting somebody, and right before they do the little
wobbly legged it.
Yeah, it's like we have people like that, and Harbaugh come in and just throw a little jab. It's like, man, throw the uppercut, bro.
Right.
Knock them out, dog. So, King, I know we kind of conversed back and forth on that. You kind of said the same thing, but why is this man scared to go for neck? Why is he scared to choke somebody out? You know what I'm saying? You want some eggs, little
bro. And the worst part about it is the teams that we're playing, no matter who we're playing, they do that. They want to do that. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to do that as coach, you know what I'm saying? The opposite coach on the other sideline. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's the same song. Like we were talking about, we don't have any proof. Like you're crazy to think that we're gonna drive the ball. You know what I'm saying? Because our play calling is like erratic and misleading, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? He like, what? Like, where are we going with this? It doesn't lead to first downs. It leads to us punting the ball. It leads to us kicking field goals in the red zone. It leads to just like lacklusterness. And then it puts that into our mind. Like when it's time the game is on the line. I mean, McNamara, to his credit, he's been playing like solid. You know what I'm saying? He's been a great game manager. I think he has 12 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. He had 3 touchdowns last game. You know what I'm saying? No interceptions. So he's holding it down, but he can only do so much because the plays have to be what they are. You know what I mean? Like if we're not setting anything up for a swing play, or if we're not setting anything up for a screen play, if we're not setting up the play action, I mean, what are we really doing on offense?
Those
if we're not doing
trick plays in our playbook. Everything you just
we ran a screen. You see, we ran a screen and got good yardage. I was like, whoa, shit, a screen pass. Like you get excited. It's like
y'all remember the reverse that had number 14 coming down like Canadian Football League, and he came down fake reverse, but then they reversed it.
Wilson.
Yeah. I'm like, switch it up. We ran the reverse again. Do the swing pass that the dude faked.
Right. They know that's just decoy. So they don't even
double reverse.
Right. It fooled nobody, dog. It fooled absolutely nobody. They all went to the reverse, and it was a tackle for a loss.
Hey. Now I gave you your credit for all, but you know who called out Roe Wilson too. Let's go, Roman. Let's go, Roman.
He had 2 tugs.
He had 2 of them. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
he beats it out.
And he burnt Joey Porter's son. He's supposed to be the shit. And he cooked him on that little skinny post, I guess, whatever you want to call it.
And that's who they faked on the fake swing pass reverse. He already got 2 tugs. Let him have a day. Get him I just don't understand why when people are balling, we don't give them the rock.
Yeah. No, I don't get it either, because after Andrell went crazy versus Sparty, then it's like all of a sudden he's just like another freshman third guy. How we not featuring him? Like, at minimum, he needs to get a couple bombs deep.
Right, just to keep him honest.
Exactly. I was surprised Penn State honestly didn't take more shots deep on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed like Buddy, he cold, and he started getting off a little bit late. But for the most part, I mean, I wasn't really mad at how Gray and Turner played on him, man. I thought they did straight for him being such a good receiver.
Me too.
Because they threw it 43 times. They only completed 23, so.
And I don't want it to sound like I'm getting down on the players, I'm talking to that man with the headset on. That's who I'm talking to.
Sure.
Because in the first quarter, this really grinded my gears. The first quarter, they first drive. How you call a timeout to prepare for the fake punt, and then they turn around and get the fake
Get
punt,
it.
bro?
Oh, man. Oh, I called it timeout. There's no way they're going to do it now.
Right. Don't even worry about it, guys. They're not gonna fake punt it now.
And then the dude
I
chasing
was
him was
pretty
just
much
like,
in my feelings for the rest of the game. I was like, bro, you just wasted the timeout, dog. You wasting the day away.
but it's only fitting that we do that to a coach like James Franklin because he damn near equally is sorry in his own right.
Yep.
They threw up
Yeah,
their
he's more
records
sorrier.
against top squads.
Yeah,
He's more sorrier in his tenure than Harbaugh.
right. I'm saying he ain't no. I don't really think he a good coach either. So it was the battle of the. I don't even know what to call it. Sorry.
Battle of the family fuck ups. Who's gonna back up first?
Battle of the mediocre coaches
Right. Right.
with big names.
Hey, but now Vincent Gray, if you're listening, because we done went in on you plenty times in this show. And, we just keep it 100 all the time. Hey, bro, Vincent Gray, I'm scared to say this because I feel like I'm going to take my words and just
Don't want to
dump 'em
hype him
down.
up.
But he played pretty good, man, especially for being like the most shaky one out there. And and on that last play, 4th and 2, before we finally got it back, and I think we got a first down and kneeled them out. But that 4th and 2, which is essentially the game, we went straight up man to man across the board where they could have hit us for 6 if they would have got it. And they went Vincent Gray's way. He had Buddy clamped up, threw it over his head, out of bounds or something. So,
Yeah.
hey, Gray, I
She
like
had
it,
me
brother.
scared, but I held my own. No shit.
That was a big play, dog, for him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, confidence-wise, I feel like that was big. Not sure what's up on Jamon Green. I don't know. No injury updates. I haven't seen any like press conference from this week with Harbaugh or nothing. So hopefully Green will come back though, because I do feel like we need him, especially when we go versus Ohio State, because they got receivers running all over the place, and we're gonna need as many good DBs as we got that game. Damn sure. So shout out to
Nickel and
Vincent.
dime. I
Yeah.
can just get them ready.
But Keen,
You
hey man, I hate saying stuff when I'm emotional because I feel like I can just eat my words just repeatedly. But them two guys we got on the edges on defense, I feel like can and will keep us in games.
Yes.
Talk to me about them boys.
Yeah,
Eating off
man.
the edge. How many sacks?
Yeah,
did
what?
Hutch had?
7 sacks.
Hutch had, what was it, 3?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Hold on, I'm looking at it right now. But we had 7 sacks as a team. You know what I mean? I was like, when a job boy hit somebody, but I didn't see who it was. But I was like, that got to be a job boy. You know what I'm saying? Like getting around the edge, because man, like if anybody is like complimenting or eating off of Hutchinson, is him. And it could be just that, or it could be mixed with that speed he has at 10, what'd you say, whatever he ran the 100-yard dash. You know what I'm saying? But man, like that's like lightning and like thunder type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like pick your poison. Like what you gonna do? Who you gonna pick to stop that day? So I mean, with that in mind, and they're coming for you, like that's on quarterbacks' minds all day, and that can hurry up passes, that can set up timing, that can, you know what I'm saying, in big plays when we need them. So, and defense
you ain't
made
got a lot of
the
time.
big play. Defense made the big play for us to seal the win. You know what I mean? So, they legit, bro. Yeah, legitty.
And it's crazy because I think that, not that I don't think Hutchinson is a beast, because he is, but I think everybody just first instinct is to be like, oh, Jabo's getting those sacks because of Hutchinson. But I'm like, he beating him back there sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, he's pushing some Cass Hutchinson way sometimes too. It ain't just everybody rolling that way. I mean, I get it. They probably double teaming a little bit, but I don't know, dog. Them two off the edge, like, telling you, it only takes a strip sack or two to change the game, flip it on his head, you know. So that's what
But just real
Brian
quick,
Gary
Tran,
and them. Yeah, go ahead.
just real quick. This is stats to throw real quick. This game, like if you looked at this game, bro, you'd be like, damn. So time of possession was 30 minutes to 29 minutes. Total yards, we had 361, they had 332. Passing 217 to 223, rushing 144 to 109. First downs 21 to 20. Penalties, both had 4. And they total plays was 86, and we only ran 70. So that means like the defense was on the field, but they was stopping them. You know what I'm saying? They got them up off the field too at the same time. So with 7 sacks too, and the way we won the game, just off of them getting the offense, Penn State offense off the field. That's a close game, man. We don't win those, bro. Like that.
Yeah.
That's a big game. That's like we were an underdog by 1 point. You know what I mean? So kudos, y'all. Good defense. You know what I'm saying? That's playoff defense right there.
What I was gonna say was, and I remember, I think a couple years ago, me and Bowie was talking about it, like that game where that last game of the season when Ohio State, Rashawn Gary, you could tell he was out there like, hey, bro, I'm just watching my ACL, my ankle, and this ain't that deep to me. Like
Effort ain't there.
Yeah.
He just want to get paid.
Yeah. He was just looking to get paid. So, I mean, B, think about that difference between him and Hutchinson, who said, I'm willing to die for this.
Bruh, huge difference, man. And I mean, you can tell in the way he plays, dog. I said it a couple podcasts back. That motor, man, it's something to say for a dude that just has an iron will. He gonna will himself to get back there.
Right.
I can't give them enough props, dog. They doing the damn thing, them two. And all shots out go to them because I mean our defense, you can't double team them, but you can't because both of them are out there, and you can't. I don't think nobody in the nation can stop them. Single coverage yet that we have played. I was looking at PFF. It's a pro football site, but it does like a little college scouting and stuff.
Focus.
Yeah. Ohio State's ranked got the number 1 line in the nation right now. You know what I'm saying? Pro Football Focus. So
We got the number 1 D line.
That's gonna be a huge test for them boys.
Yeah.
And because we haven't faced nobody that's ranked in the top 10 of O-lines yet. So I don't think that's gonna matter. I still think they're gonna be able to get after the quarterback. So it's gonna be a huge test that last game of the season.
For sure.
All right.
But that's what it's supposed to be in that game.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't expect nothing less.
I don't want to feel like complete ass wipes by acting like Maryland isn't on our schedule still.
Yeah.
I don't want to overlook them.
So,
but
we already getting ahead to that next game. But let's real quick. Maryland. I know last week they played Michigan State, right? Yeah, Michigan
Party.
State.
Yeah.
They lost. What was the score of that?
40 to 21.
40 to 21. Okay. But from when I did see some pieces of the game, it looked like Maryland, they was doing turnovers. Just they were doing Maryland shit basically. But they were like driving the field solidly. You know what I'm saying? Didn't always turn to points, or they might have a penalty that back them up and screw up the drive. But it wasn't like they were just getting stymied the whole time. You know what I'm saying? They were moving the ball. It just didn't really convert to as many points probably as it should have from you moving.
They were up at one point.
Yeah.
They were up at one point.
Were they? Okay. I didn't even see that. But yeah, but baby Tua, they got little Tua, what's his name? Talia, something, Tagovailoa.
Some weird ass shit.
Tua.
Yeah,
Tagovailoa.
I just call him Baby Tua. But hey man, they do have a solid pass game. Now the problem is their best receiver. Maybe a month ago, 3 weeks ago, I don't remember. I was watching. It was one of them Friday night Big Ten games they tried to do. He broke his leg bad, like one of them snapping half boys. You know what I'm saying?
Never want that to happen to nobody.
No. And I noticed after that, it seemed like they really just went like he was their best receiver. And then I didn't even know it until last week. I think during that state game, they said they second best receiver, I believe, was out too. So they don't got none of their top
They're
receivers.
banged up.
Yeah, and I don't know if that guy was out just maybe for that game. He could be back, but their top receivers is out. They defense ain't really hitting on nothing, and I know that they can't really stop the run like that. So I feel like as far as matchups go, we look solid. In that category, just how you gonna stop the run and how you gonna have time back there really just to pick us apart all game. So I like where we're going from a matchup standpoint, but B, I don't know if you got any thoughts on Maryland. Definitely wanted to
Just real quick.
go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, like you said, their passing game is like legit. You know what I'm saying? He threw for 3,100 yards, 20 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, but versus the pass yards versus the AP top 25, he only threw for 1,100. So that's like a third.
And
You
he
know what
throw
I'm saying?
for last week because I felt like the part I was watching, it seemed like he was
He
doing
threw a couple of dimes. They got a Kyle Pitts
He threw for
type.
350.
They got a Kyle Pitts
Yeah.
type tight end. That's pretty good. Number 9.
Okay.
Yeah, he legit. So, I mean,
He threw for 350.
I don't believe in Michigan State's defense though like that. So
Yeah, no, they're not really good against the pass.
I just think our
Jared, they had
defense-
200-yard receivers though. They did have 200-yard receivers.
Number 9 was one of them, wasn't he?
Jared. I remember him. He had 14 targets, 10
He's
receptions.
kind of like a tight end / receiver because he's only like a 6'2" or 6'3", I think they said he was, but he's like 200 and something. 200.
Because they hammered at the receiver position.
Yeah. So he's like a tight end / receiver. He cold. I like him. He nice.
I didn't really see too much from their defense.
They gave up 4 sacks.
It's against, and I ain't taking nothing away from the Spartans, but I don't believe in their defense. I don't believe their defense is nothing special, especially their secondary. So yeah,
that's why I'm thinking this weekend that they get murked.
right. I don't think Dax Hill giving up no bombs like that down the middle of the field. Hell no.
Man, I don't know. He give up one pass a game where he gets cooked somehow. I'm like,
Yeah. I be seeing, when I look and see the number and it says 30, I'm like,
Y'all ain't believing it.
bro?
He ain't got no wristbands on still or nothing.
man, I don't know. It just seemed like he gets, he makes some big plays, but he gets cooked more than you would think he should too, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not like,
And like, is it technique or something? Like maybe his eyes,
He might be like Diggs from Dallas. He bites on a lot of stuff, but then
shit, he don't got 7 picks. Shit, I'll take that if you're gonna get burned a couple times.
That's true.
right, exactly. You'll take a few little.
He following his
He
eyes.
did have a nice pick though, that one pick, but no, I think if we get after Maryland, like our defensive line gets after him, it looked like he'll, you know what I'm saying? They gave up 4 sacks versus Michigan
got a
State.
little
Our D line is
speed.
way better.
Little Tua got way more speed than his brother, but he's solid
Yeah.
out there running too. He got some solid little wheels.
Yeah,
Where he gonna have to worry about that edge. I don't think he fooling with that edge. Them 2 boys out there.
Yeah.
So I ain't not worried.
I think this game, man, needs to be a one where we don't even get him confidence, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we jump out on him, like, yo, it's 4 minutes left in the first quarter and it's 14-0. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And we shouldn't have to say that.
But we ain't doing that.
We shouldn't have to say this.
Doing that.
we should.
But
So disappointing.
Yeah. And with what's on the line, and by that time that game rolls around, the other game will be over, just about getting over. So
You'll know exactly what you need to do.
If somehow Sparty pulls the upset, then I don't know how we might come out and play like fuck it.
Yeah, that might be a rap series.
they play Penn State the next week?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They got 2 tough games. So if they run through both of them, then they deserve to go.
They deserve to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
But fuck them, though.
Don't forget that.
Facts. Big facts.
All right, we're gonna do score predictions in a sec, but real quick before we do that, I do want to mention the Hoop Squad, man, back in action. Jawan, did I just see it through my phone? Jawan just got an extension. Did y'all see that come through?
Well deserved.
Bro, let me see
I'm
real quick.
sliding over there right now on Bleacher Report. I know it's in there.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Ooh.
Well deserved.
What they do?
my
What they do?
man.
Oh, yeah, extension through 25, 26 season.
Yep.
Pay that man.
Howard in his third year, master 44-17 record, including a trip to the Elite Eight last season.
Only
That's
through
it.
2026. Go ahead and lock him up for 10 years. You did Gruden.
He looking at
Give him a
looking at
Gruden
when his-
deal.
Yeah, he looking at when his son might be getting up out of there. Yeah.
Facts. He like, I want to go to some pro
Right.
games. I want to be
Give
up
him,
out.
yeah.
I ain't mad at
Hey,
it.
but hey, he should be getting more bread than what you call, because he was definitely more of a stud at Michigan than Harbaugh. If you ever looked at Harbaugh's stats, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like, bro, I thought you was putting it up that back then.
It
He was
was
just
a
he was
different
just
era.
he was
I'll
a
give him a pass
scrappy,
just because it was a different era.
Yeah, it was different. Yeah, you
That
damn near
was
just
scrappy
40,
gunslinger.
50 getter dones a game.
yeah. All the teams are like that. It's like
One play action pass
yep.
a year.
Yep, exactly. But no, so I just want to shout them out. We got 2 games under our belt now. Hunter Dickinson looking like he's gonna be in the running for National
Player of the year.
for sure. But I don't know if anybody's
Houston looked like he might be freshman of the year.
Okay, Houston, yeah.
Hey, Buffalo is gonna be tough this year. Buffalo, the team we played first, the first game we played, they gonna be nice this year.
It was decent, yeah.
They got a little
Oh
De'Aaron
boy, Williams, I
Fox.
think his last name was Williams. He was giving us buckets. Just like old boy from UCLA last year was giving us buckets. The little
Point guard.
Asiatic boy.
Juzang.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna try and remember because I don't want to mess it up.
No, they tough this year. You see, they ranked, I think, number 2 in the country.
Let me see. Yep, 2 behind Gonzaga.
He came back. They beat Villanova. He went off.
Oh yeah, real quick. Also, I was watching the college football playoff thing, and we at number 6 in the college football playoff thing.
We stayed the same
second one
spot.
out. Second one out
Yeah.
with Cincinnati at 5, and then the top 4
For the new rankings, right? Yeah. I'll keep that out.
Came out. But that, I mean, the thing, man, that's
Yeah, it don't matter it's too early. Like
it don't
people
matter.
gonna lose.
Yeah, I'm saying everybody got to play each other. So I mean, the people that matter to us, you know what I'm saying, to get us in.
Right.
So, I don't know, man.
That's crazy how our schedule shakes out like that. We kind of like eliminate each other at the end.
Toughest division in the United States.
Hey, man.
Because then the other division, just like the winner just
Skate by
skate
on
through.
their looks or something like that.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like, what was it, Wisconsin? Maybe
Wisconsin. It's always Wisconsin. Northwest there. Yeah, it's always Wisconsin.
It's getting by on there.
Iowa kind of fell off. So,
Iowa fell off.
It was supposed to be tough this year.
Hey man, we're just keeping hope alive, and most realistic thing is it's probably going to be the last.
You come out of our division, you battle tested. You a good football team. You come out of our division.
Oh yeah. Right. Hey man, just hope it ain't the last game of the year, and you see Olave running wide open for 60 on us, and we're like, why did we think we were going to win?
We're gonna have to get after Stroud, bro.
Oh man.
Take it again.
Cross that bridge when we get there. We got married. I do want to say good luck and Godspeed to both the DNs, because we ain't had an award winner since 2016. Jake Butt and Jabril Peppers. So I want to see our squad come away with some hardware this year. So y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. So, I mean, I know dang, what's his name? The African, Ajabu. He I'm tired, a little tired. He's listed as a linebacker, so maybe we sneak him in at linebacker, and then Hutchinson is a DN. You know what I'm saying? Both come away with some hardware.
All right, I like that.
Yeah, my bad.
Give me some predictions. Matter of fact,
Ooh,
before
dang,
that,
now the pressure's on.
before that, no, go ahead, B. Go ahead. What are the predictions?
Give me 42-16.
Hold up, let me get that down. 42-16. B. It's on me.
Touchdown and 3 field goals for them.
All
right.
I'll go King because I always
All right.
I'll let you go.
Trying to get his out there quick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You almost stole my score last week, which I'm happy you did because it I'm gonna go 38 to I'll give him 17.
What was it?
38-17.
17.
No, 17.
All right, King.
All right. I'm gonna go 40. 21.
40-21. So you're just gonna go basically right by my score. Got it.
Watch this be a damn 10-3 game. We went 10-3.
Safety.
We better run it up on these bums.
Oh shit.
All right, King, what's happening on the gram?
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? At the Michigan Man Cave podcast. My phone was, I don't know what was wrong with my phone. I was texting back under my email earlier this week. So my phone is back right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back on the grid now. Hey, that was on the iCloud shit, but yeah, I got my phone back right, so we good now. So yeah, I'm back on it for sure. Hit us up, you know, at Michigan Man Cave podcast on IG.
B.
We on Twitter, the Michigan Man Cave Podcast, channeling my inner Riley. Forget your shoes, forget your couch. My president is black, my Lambo is blue, Nick. We on Twitter all day long. I'm starting to post wild, crazy stuff, but it's all about Michigan. We got some new followers, man, some Detroit fans. They be voicing their opinion on there. Ain't nothing but doom and gloom with them, but Michigan is on there lightening up the mood, man. But follow us on Twitter, Michigan Man Cave Podcast.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, we're going to come back next week when we're 10-1.
10-1? That's a good season.
So with that being
Harbs
said,
out here doing his thing, 10-1.
y'all ain't got nothing for the greater good. Killer. Drop that.
Hey, go blue tonight. Go blue tonight. Make sure you watch that game.
Go blue. Hoops, too.
Run a broom behind them.
That Ron. Be a
Oh, yeah. Real quick before we go off. Bowie, Hellraiser, messed up a punt and made it roll into the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Come on, Colasar. Colasar.
Nice.
We gonna lop your ponytail off. You mess up this one.
Why is he out there anywhere at any time?
Hey man, boosters. We're
gonna have it up there like on The Last Samurai. Cut his points up like.
Man, we out of here, man.
Peace. Go blue.